Transition to Florida lifestyle is more than just changing of address. Listen, in this video, we'll dive in and help you understand how you can transition to the state of Florida as smooth as Gulf Coast sunset. You ready? Let's dive in. And as you always know, before we dive into the video, I always like to introduce myself and say my name is Alek Petrov. I'm one of the local real estate agents here in Southwest Florida. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you got. But for the sake of this video, let's dive in. Let's talk about how can you transition if you're relocating to the state of Florida, or if you're relocating here, if you're in Panhandle, if you're Jacksonville, if you're tired of the whole traffic in Orlando or Tampa area, you want to come down to Southwest Florida. This channel got your back. So let's dive into this video more details and let's talk about step number one. Number one, embracing the Sunshine State mindset. It is different, right? A lot different than any other states. This is why I love living here, especially in Southwest Florida, where it's more designed on the family values, more designed on more mellowed down, more a lot of people have here second home when they come down here for the winter and relax. So the mindset here is more relaxed. If you're coming from a state where a bunch of fences, this state does not have as many privacy fence. There is some, but not as many. And I was shocked, culture shock when I came down here. When I moved here, I was like, where's the fences? Why is everything wide open? Because everybody minding their own business. And you know, it's very positive, very friendly, very respectful here. So if you coming down here, have the mindset, being respectful, mindful of people. It's very kind people here, very nice unless you cross them the wrong way. If you disrespect them, they will let you know in a nice way, not disrespectfully. They'll be polite and tell you. People hold the doors here for elder people or other person who's behind them. They will hold the door and they'll be politely. So that is number one, guys. So get your mind set into that and let's dive in and talk about when you're coming down here, research your ideal Florida community. You do have more, suburbs area. You have more outskirts. You have some in the HOAs. Yeah, you have different lifestyle and it's full of different communities out here. We can come down here. If you go down south, Naples is different, Estero is different, South Fort Myers is different, Fort Myers Beach is different, you go Cape Coral is different, Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, every area is different environment, different communities out there. You have more Hispanic, you have more Caucasians, you have more. I'm not here to tell you the racial communities, but I'm telling you Fort Myers, right? If you drive through Palm Beach, we have more Hispanic communities and you have a lot of events. They play soccer there. There's a lot of taco trucks out there, so it's pretty cool to go out there. I always love to go out there and get some good tacos. That's my place I love to go to. I don't go somewhere where it's by the mall or anywhere far away, but I just go to Hispanic community to get nice, beautiful tacos. They taste pretty good. All right, number three, guys, is budgeting for living in Florida. If you're coming down from the States where minimum wage is above $15 and you're coming down here, minimum wage is $12. Budgeting, it is very, very important because then you have your insurance. If you're coming from a state, there's very cheap car insurance. Here, it's a lot more where I pay for my truck over $100 a month just for the full coverage, and you definitely want to have full coverage here in Florida because those car accidents here are a little bit crazy. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's just the reality. But the living here, paradise is amazing. People here are amazing, but budgeting is very important. Understanding where you're getting to. If you're a W2 person, if you're not 1099 or self-employed, W2 if you're working somebody else, if you're a teacher or you're a nurse, you're a doctor, whatever, find a job here. See what your payment's going to be, what your pay is going to be, income you can be coming in the household. Food here is, I would say, it depends what you're buying for, but it's, I would say, more cheaper on the cheaper end, unless they're importing here some stuff, and they do, I'll be more expensive. Not expensive is California, not expensive is Alaska. Alaska pretty crazy out there. But you need to conclude that also your home insurance, it's a lot more taxes kind of raised up the board, but it's not as crazy as New York. Trust me, I have a friend told me how much they pay for the taxes. I'm like, it's crazy. Here we have sunshine, we have amazing people here. So definitely I'll pick Florida over New York. But if you're in New York, sorry guys, anyway guys, so let's prepare yourself, budget it, understand what's you coming down here, understand especially if you're going to HOA, understand what's the cost of HOA, the monthly cost, if they have any assessments coming up, if they have anything else coming up. So those things you gotta set in plan, you gotta have that, prepare and attack it. Rest of it, the phone bill is the same, internet the same, fuel, it depends which state you are. If you're California, here it's cheaper, of course. If you are more like Iowa, Missouri, they have more cheaper fuel than we do, but it's still cheaper here. Anyway, number 4 is understanding the climate here. If you've been here at the winter time, trust me, summertime is a lot different. Many people fall in love with Florida and they just, okay, I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna come down here, and sometimes they will get somewhere on the outskirts of nearby major cities, and out here it gets humidity, it just goes off the roof, off the chart. Trust me, even if it's like 105, it feels like 135, 140. Again, I'm not trying to scare you, but summer times are pretty hot, and this year it's been dry. I've been here for a while now, and this year has been the most dry year I ever seen in Florida. There's canals are drying out, the lakes are drying out, praying the Lord to send us some rain. But again, we have the hurricane season, which is starting here in a couple days, and the hurricane season lasts you through all the way through September. The last Hurricane Ian, it was September 26th, so it is pretty crazy, and you need to understand the climate. And during the summer here, you have the rains, so everything is green here during summer. All the mosquitoes coming out during summer, majority of them. So if you gotta do something, if you're moving down here and you're gonna be here during summertime, prepare yourself for the heat waves. If you want to do something, work on the outside, do everything before 1 o'clock, because usually after 12, after 1, we get those tropical storms will go through, and the rain 15-20 minutes, 30 minutes, no rain, and it rains again. And you do usually have those alarms. The sound alarm will usually sound 3 times, and if you're nearby school, if you're nearby any government facilities, you will hear them. They will sound alarm. That means you have a thunder coming, you have some lightning coming in 30 minutes or so, so you take cover. They always say here, in Florida, to get bitten by the gator, it's less a chance than get hit by lightning. So here you get hit by lightning a lot more than get bit by a gator. So you gotta watch out for it, to understand that during that tropical storm seasons, if you be around, you will see which ones are pretty heavy, which ones are coming and bring the lightning with them. I personally take cover. I love to watch lightning myself. It's nicer to watch from the window, behind the window, than be on the other side. But winters are amazing, guys. Winter is, you have all the snowbirds coming down here. Winter is just hands down, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. It just makes it more, the whole Florida comes alive during the winter. All right, number 5 is you need to understand you got to change out your ID to get, it's a tax collector. I don't know which state you're coming from, but here it's called a tax collector. If you're coming down here, if you already have a rental agreement, or if you're buying a property here, you have that in place, transferring your bank statements to this place, getting FBL, LPC, whatever the electrical bill is. If you have a city water, a city sewer, you got all that hooked it up, get those transferred, and all the bills transfer, your bank statements, your credit cards, anything get transferred. And you can do that with the USPS, with the United States Post Office. You can send them things like a $5, something like that. You send them and they will forward all the email into Florida address. If you don't have it yet and you're coming down here, you still can put on hold or get a PO box here. They can send it out to, because you will need, when you get your driver license, you will need your passport or a green card. If you're a legal resident here, then you need two proof of residency. That'll be contract, bank statement, contract, utility bill, and you can do bank statement, or you can do your phone bill statement. So you can do that and just bring it here and get your registration. You can do the car registration as well, but again, you're gonna need to have an address here to do the car registration. Usually your first bill for your license plates are higher, but then usually it's cheaper to do it. And I always do it for 2 years. You can do 1 year or 2 years, and the plate will stay with your car. And insurance, when you get a car insurance, you gotta have a car insurance in order to get a license plate in Florida. And if you don't pay insurance, your registration, car registration, it will be suspended and whoop, you get pulled over. Okay, number 6, guys, before you come down here, if whatever city you're gonna move to, there is a bunch of Facebook groups that you can be part of. It makes the transition so much smoother when you join a group and you can ask the questions and put it respectfully. People respond to you and they will tell you, they'll give you advices. And because majority of here are relocating from different states, they move here and they know how to start from scratch. So they will give you advice, they will give you any information that you ask them in those groups, and it makes it so much easier and feels so much home when you join a group and you ask the questions, and it's just people answer it, people are kind. Again, I talked about the mindset. People out here will help you and will ask questions, they will give you advices, they will give you a heads up and stuff like that. So definitely go check it out. Definitely get yourself a Facebook. If you had never used a Facebook, welcome to Facebook world. Definitely get yourself a group, whatever city you go into, and there'll be multiple cities too as well. I advise to get one that's more people on the group. They post more often. I see what they post. Obviously, they're not spam groups. When you have a bunch of spams out there, advertisements, you definitely want to join that. And you can do a bunch of different communities out there. They'll post it. They just had a bunch of food trucks out there. You can go check it out. Different events in downtown Fort Myers to go out to, Naples, 5th Avenue, Sarasota. So you see all these different posts, different things happening, different parades, different activities happening happening. So definitely check it out and get yourself a Facebook page, a group, whatever city you go into. Number 7, guys, explore the new surroundings. If you're moving down here, if you're not in a rush to get a job, or if you're not in a rush to show up to your new job, go check it out, because when you get to work, only time you start going checking out is probably on the weekends or when you have guests coming over here. Honestly, this year it's halfway gone and I haven't been to the beach yet. That's what I'm telling you. When you live here, you don't go to the beach as often as you come down here for vacation. So go check it out. Don't be scared. Go check out a different beach. Maybe you like Siesta Key. Maybe you're gonna have Venice or Fort Myers Beach, which is still under remodel, still getting back up. Or you like to go to Naples, Marco Island. So you have different beaches that's out here, different parks, different trails that you can go out there. You can go on the river, kayaking, and it's so many different things to do. Anyway, guys, I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you to understand kind of what's the mindset out here, the weather out here, what kind of people out here, what things to do, what to expect with insurances, car insurances, registration, how to get your new license here, schedule yourself in advance so you don't have to sit in line and wait for a long time to get your driver license. Anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions that can help you out. Shoot me a text message, or you can jump on my calendar and we can jump on a Zoom call or FaceTime, whatever, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you got. Hopefully see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, please. If you know somebody is moving here to Florida, share this video with them so they will understand where they're coming down, especially in Southwest Florida. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you guys in the next video.